An alleged child molester is behind bars in Kimball County. KNEB.TV News starts right now.
From your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Plat Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News, powered by Plat Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. In our top story, investigators have arrested 46-year-old Chris Wilson of Kimball following an investigation into a reported sexual assault of a child. The State Patrol was made aware of a reported assault of a young child that had occurred in Kimball County back in 2019. Upon investigation, NSP investigators obtained an arrest warrant for Wilson and arrested him last week and booked him into the Kimball County Jail. Well, a 20-year-old Scottsbluff man has been arrested for having alleged sexual relations with his 14-year-old girlfriend. Dwayne Bauer was arrested Tuesday afternoon following an investigation by the Gering Police Department. During interviews, Bowers admitted to engaging in sexual acts with the girl, but denied having sex with the teen. He was arrested on charges of first-degree sexual assault of a minor and third-degree assault. Bauer made his first appearance on Wednesday afternoon in Scottsbluff County Court. And play stupid games and win stupid prizes, as the Scottsbluff man who earlier this year drove to the Gering jail, impersonated an officer, and subsequently got arrested, has been sentenced to the maximum jail sentence. Back in January, 43-year-old Dominic Flores drove to the Scottsbluff County Detention Center and told staff that he was a Cheyenne County officer there to transport an inmate back to Sydney. After a brief investigation, jail staff found that to be a lie, and Flores was subsequently arrested for impersonating a peace officer. On Wednesday, he was sentenced to the full 365 days in jail, but received 52 days credit for time already served. We'll have more news right after this.
Looking for free instead of fees? Plat Valley Bank can help you keep your finances moving forward with no ATM fees. Whether you're headed to the lake, the mountains, or just to the grocery store, you can enjoy the freedom of free ATM access anywhere, anytime. Plat Valley Bank. You belong here.
Life Care promises us that we are looked after and taken care of properly.
If I didn't have Life Care, I would be probably scared to death about having enough money for when I got older or when I got sick.
Moving in here was an easy decision and in fact a no-brainer. I looked at it as actually buying long-term care insurance and in retrospect a good move.
One of the things that convinces me that we did the right thing is no matter what happens, we will constantly be taken care of.
The whole thing is just vital because you don't have to be worried about what's ahead for you. It's there, it's in black and white, and that's reassuring.
This is home. It has been from the day I moved in.
Welcome back. Vaults, the Valley Alternative Learning Transitioning School, celebrated 25 years serving 11 area school districts this week. The program has students who, for some reason or another, just don't fit into their home district, so they come to Vaults, where there's a smaller classroom setting and hands-on learning. Longtime teacher Karen Reason says one of the reasons the program is so successful is because they are able to build relationships with the kids to help them further out in their life.
It's awesome, as all the teachers here will all tell you that, we all have kids on our Facebook or kids in our phones that, contact us after they graduate. It's fun to see, where their lives are. They've got kids, they've got careers, they've got jobs, but they always know that they can come back here if they need help with anything, whether it be, applying for college, applying for scholarships, or just basic life lessons that, we can help them with.
She believes the program can also continue for another 25 years with the ongoing support from the partner school districts.
I absolutely think so. There's always going to be a need. Like I said, we have students that are out here for lots of different reasons, and that's going to continue. We've got very, very supportive school districts, and so they're going to continue to send their kids here because they believe in the program.
Well, on Wednesday, Governor Jim Pillen marked the 79th anniversary of Victory in Europe Day with a proclamation signing and announcement of a special medal for surviving World War II veterans with Nebraska ties. The medal is an homage to the Victory Medal issued by the U.S. military, with the front of the medal featuring the sower and the outline of the state celebrating 80 years of victory, and the reverse showing Lady Victory, the American flag, and the words, "On behalf of a grateful state, thank you for your service." During a news conference unveiling the medal, Pillen says it's up to the present-day Nebraskans to ensure the values and ideals those veterans fought for continue into the future.
It's fitting on Victory Europe Day that we're talking about this program to recognize our World War II veterans. It's unbelievable, but almost 140,000 Nebraskans served in World War II. 140,000, with, as I said, right at 800 still living with us today.
Eligibility for the medal is limited to those who served in the armed forces between December 1st, 1941 and the end of 1946, be a current legal resident of Nebraska, or can show Nebraska residency when entering service and discharge under conditions other than dishonorable.
Fly United Airlines, operated by SkyWest with Western Nebraska Regional Airport. United is dedicated to going the extra mile for you with daily flights to and from Denver, along with a commitment to excellent service. Reserve your flight today, and remember, United miles can be earned and redeemed with your flights. While at the airport, stop and enjoy authentic Italian food at Roma Italian Restaurant. Plus, Hertz Thrifty Car Rental is there for your car rental needs. Make life easier, relax, and get on board with Western Nebraska Regional Airport.
Why love a rain garden? Let me count the ways. Rain gardens contain and filter water runoff while recharging our underground water supply. They provide habitat for birds, bees, and beneficial insects. Native perennials give 4 seasons of color and texture, beautifying a home while increasing its value. Established gardens are low-maintenance, low-water landscape features, colorful, functional, and sustainable. Rain gardens. Brought to you by Tri-City Stormwater. Our water, our responsibility.
This is KNEB.TV weather from the KNEB Storm Center, your trusted source for weather.
All clear across the region for the most part. A few clouds early. Otherwise, skies clear out. Things turn very nice here across the region by tomorrow. Another chilly night, though, first. Yesterday, we hit 59. That was it after a morning low of 40 degrees. We had more rain in the rain gauge yesterday, another 1,300ths. That puts us up to almost a half an inch for the month. Still below normal, about a half inch above normal for the year. It has been a chilly May, no two ways about that. Only 2 days there with slightly above normal temperatures. Otherwise, all the rest of the days have been below normal, and another day today in that ballpark. But we've got some changes coming to that. And we've had several days where we've gotten some moisture. As we look at our 8 to 14-day outlook, take a look at what's coming our way. Temperatures appear to be trending above normal, with precip near to above normal as well. So hopefully when we get into the next couple of days, things are going to make it a little bit nicer out there. As far as precip chances go, they stay pretty small till we get Tuesday into Wednesday and our next frontal system that passes through. Winds are going to stay much calmer here over the next week, maybe by Friday turning a bit breezy. Severe weather outlook, nothing to worry about here the next couple of days as everything stays away from our area. Temperatures right now are in the 60s for most everybody, a few 50s snuck into eastern Wyoming there, and winds under 10. We haven't had a map like this in quite a while, and no real wind gusts to be concerned about right now either. As far as our out-the-door forecast for your Saturday, we'll start off cool, warm up to 50 by 8 o'clock, and then look at the afternoon. We're well into the 70s. Futurecast does not show much out there tonight. Clearing skies, quiet weather conditions. Take a look at what's coming, though. A few clouds tomorrow afternoon and evening, maybe a sprinkle or two. That's about it. And then Sunday, another repeat. We'll see a better chance of maybe seeing a little bit of shower activity late Sunday. Lows tonight going to be in the 30s. Highs tomorrow, generally in the low to mid 70s. A few upper 60s in far eastern Wyoming and western Nebraska. As we look at the precip forecast, we don't have much coming. It's going to be very quiet out there. Less than a tenth of an inch for most all of us. 38 tonight, another chilly night out there. Light winds, though, that's good news. Tomorrow, mostly sunny, finally turning warmer. We're into the mid-70s. We'll stay in the 70s. Mother's Day Sunday looks nice. Upper 70s Monday, and then we bring in a chance of storms Tuesday afternoon, and much cooler Wednesday, only into the low 60s with some rain. And then we'll rebound Thursday and Friday back into the low 70s.
Welcome to Kelly's Liquor, your liquor cabinet. Whether you're a wine enthusiast, a whiskey sommelier, a tequila connoisseur, or you just love your beer, Kelly's has the best selection of what you're looking for. Family owned and operated since 1946 and right on 27th Street in Scottsbluff. Come see us today at Kelly's Liquor, your liquor cabinet. And remember to be a good neighbor. Don't drink and drive. Kelly's Liquor, West 27th Street in Scottsbluff.
Time for this week's episode of Fridays in the Field, brought to you by FNBO, the Great Big Small Bank. And joining us to get a planting update and to learn a little bit more about what's going on at Southeast Community College, we're joined by two students, Brett Baltensperger and Drew Niederklein. Join us now. Gentlemen, thanks for making the time. You guys are in the planter right now on the school's ground. So, Brett, let's kick off this conversation with you. You guys do a lot of work with the school. What does that look like?
Us as students, we are able to do all the field work and all the planting and spraying. And as of like right now, we are planting in the field. The teachers actually don't do anything in the field or operate any of the equipment. All the students do that, and they trust all of us students.
Okay, so Drew, you are operating the planter right now. How's planting going this spring so far?
It's been kind of hit miss, I guess. We got a new planter here that we were trying out. We had to kind of fix a couple kinks we had in the system there, but once we got that all straightened out, it was pretty good. We had to kind of stop for a while because we've had so many different spotty rains that kind of kept us out of the field. But today's the first day in a week or so we've been able to get out here, so we're going to try to hopefully finish up corn today and then get started on beans.
All right, Brett, I want to learn a little bit more about your background, and Drew will follow up with you. Tell me more about where you're from and what kind of ag operation you come from.
I am from Auburn, Nebraska, and I come from a family farm where we just do row crops such as beans and corn rotation, and I kind of do all the things on the farm. I plant, I spray, and I do whatever is needed on the farm.
Sure. And what are you studying while you're at Southeast Community College?
I am an agronomy major and with a precision certificate, so that way I can learn all the new monitors and learn about the drones, spray drones that are coming out.
Yeah. What do you hope to do in the future, Brett?
Hopefully I can get out and start my own business, and I haven't decided if I'm going to do a spray drone yet or not, but hopefully do that and then also go back to the family farm. I don't like sitting around. I like doing stuff.
There you go. All right, well, we'll bring Drew back into the conversation. Again, Drew running the planter as we speak. So Drew, tell me a little bit more about your background and involvement in the ag industry.
Yep, so I'm from Dayton, Nebraska, and I've been raised on our family farm. So I've been around agriculture my whole life. We do beans and corn, row crops, and then we also have a cow-calf operation and feeder cattle. So we kind of got our toes in everything there. And I'm also at SCC studying agronomy, just like Brett. And afterwards, this summer, I'm actually doing my internship with Servitech, down to right around the Dakin, Beatrice, kind of all in between there. So that should give me a good foothold on the agronomy world, just expand my knowledge when it comes to that. And afterwards, I'd like to find a different thing relating to agronomy to kind of keep me learning, just finding out new things and stay in agriculture, because that's always what I've been doing my whole life, and I'd like to keep doing it.
Absolutely. Well, Drew, as you are planting, trying to think about, all the things that you've learned so far at Southeast Community College, what's been different? What's been a new idea that you've learned? I mean, you have a strong ag background, so what does that look like for you?
There's, with having different people, because SEC brings people from all over the state and different surrounding states as well. So you get to bounce ideas and different methods of doing things off of other people, kind of get their ideas and kind of see their opinion on what your ideas are as well. So there's an infinite number of different things you can learn just from other people giving you ideas, you giving them ideas. There's just a lot of back and forth conversation about different methods and ways of doing things. And then also the instructors we have here, they have good experience, real life experience doing a lot of that stuff. So they can also kind of tell you things you didn't know before and just like kind of help guide you into doing a better way, if you can even say a better way. Everyone has their own thing, but kind of they'll tell you what they think is the way to do it. And if you don't agree with them, they won't hold that against you. They're always willing to change their minds too and learn new things. It's agriculture, you're always learning something new. You never know everything.
Yeah, definitely. A different perspective for sure. Brett, what else would you add to that on maybe something different that you've learned that wasn't on your operation growing up?
I've actually learned quite a bit with Dufik, and just learning how he does things on his own operation and then taking them back and incorporating some of them into our own operation back home, and just learning random ideas from other students and seeing how their operation is running. And then you can incorporate some of those ideas and you learn little tricks here and there, how you can be more efficient while doing some other things on their farm.
All right. Well, you guys are busy today, so I will let you get back at it. But again, joining us, two students from Southeast Community College. Right now, they are planting the school's crop, learning all about hands-on agronomy and application. Again, joining us, Brett Baltensberger and Drew Niederklein. I'm Alex Makovica for this week's edition of Fridays in the Field, brought to you by FNBO, the Great Big Small Bank.
You deserve to have a building that will last for generations. With more than 110 years of experience and thousands of satisfied customers, Morton Buildings is the industry leader you can trust. If you're planning for a garage, farm shop, horse barn, storage building for your RV, boat, or collectibles, there's no better time to buy. Contact your local Morton sales office or visit mortonbuildings.com to get started today.
Benzel Pest Control has been the Wyoming and Nebraska area's most committed professional pest control company. We have 4 generations and nearly 50 years of experience serving Nebraska, Wyoming, and Colorado, as well as certified entomologists on staff. So whether you're dealing with spiders, wasps, rodents, or any other unwanted visitors, give Benzel Pest Control a call today for an estimate at 888-229-2128 or visit our website at benzelpestcontrol.com.
Let's take a peek at your weekend community calendar, brought to you by Riverstone Bank. The community calendar is brought to you by Riverstone Bank. We're local and we love our community.
What does it take to get beef from our Nebraska ranches to your table? It takes grit, compassion, and constant care that doesn't stop for weekends or holidays. No matter what it takes, we're proud to raise beef that brings more nutrition to every plate and more enjoyment with every bite. From our families to yours. Beef, it's what's for dinner. Brought to you by Nebraska's beef farmers and ranchers.
Tired of feeling stuck? Not sure if you are on the right track? Plat Valley Bank can help keep your finances moving forward with checking account options to fit your lifestyle and an online account chooser to make finding the right account easy. Control your financial future with helpful budgeting tools and automatic savings plans. Now is the time to enjoy the ride with Plat Valley Bank. You belong here.
And finally tonight, the Scottsbluff City Council has signed off on a funding request from the WNCC Foundation for the 2024 Monument Marathon. Grants Director Elena Hahn recently addressed the council as she sought $8,500 from the city's Community Programming Fund. She said that money would be used to help with targeted marketing on social media and Google for prospective runners from out of the area.
In 2023, we continue to see an increase in participants that connected through targeted social media marketing and digital marketing, and that was thanks to you guys. We were able to get out in front of them on a continuous basis. We watched our numbers climb every single week from May all the way through September.
Hahn noted that each year, race organizers are trying to replace roughly 60% of the runners from the previous year's race. This year's Monument Marathon is scheduled for September 28th and will include both the full and half marathons, half marathon relay, and the 5K. Well, that does it for us this time. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have a great weekend. Stay safe out there. We'll see you here next time.